I'd been to see Sir Radzig.
So how did he take the news?
Well, he wasn't exactly happy about it.
I can well imagine. I wouldn't want the Zul's plundering my estates either. If I had any.
He wants us to carry on patrolling the area. There's nothing else for it.
That makes sense. I don't think he'll come to us. So we'll just have to hope we run into him. I'd like to check out the big forest to the north, and then carry on via Ujits.
Sure.
Mount up then, and let's go.
Please, can we stop for a bit? My arse is aching, and I've such a thirst I could drink a moat dry.
Same here. What do you say, Chief?
Not to worry. We'll reach Ujit soon. We'll spend the night there.
I heard they've got a peculiar priest there. They say he drinks like the devil himself.
There's nothing strange about that. Every other man of the cloth is a swill pot.
Or a lecher.
Or both.
Quiet. Listen.
For the love of God, help! Please, sir, help me.
Don't worry, lass. Nothing to fear. We're with Sir Radzig, in the manner of speaking. What's the matter?
These brigands came. The menfolk fled and left us there. They started pillaging the place, drinking whatever they could find and smashing things. I ran off, but the other girls... You've got to save them. Please, I beg you.
Easy, lass. Drinking, you say?
Aye, sir. They rolled the casks into the courtyard and started swilling like pigs from a trough.
Well, as our old cook used to say, if you want to make a proper goulash, you should soak the meat in ale for a while to soften it first.
Ah, let them get well soaked, and then go and chop them up. Good thinking, Chief.
But what about the girls? Those men, they were...
I'm sure your friends won't be getting nothing they ain't had before.
Well, unless they be nuns.
Kuno, the girl's right. If we delay, her friends will pay the price for it.
I appreciate your advice, Henry. But it's caution that'll keep you alive, not chivalrous deeds.
Well, I did what I could. Have it your way, then.
I will. And unless you want to rush to your grave, you should do the same. Right. By now, they'll all be drunk as lords. Let's go!
Who wants their back covered?
My right arm is stiff since last night. Cover that side for me. Someone let the wrist dangler. Take off your gauntlet first.
I'll watch your right side then, yeah?
Thanks, Jakey.
Fuck!
What's up, brother? Heart in your mouth.
Jesus, what the... Fuck!
It's a sign from God. A forecast what we'll do with the liquid loot we take from the foe.
Shit. I wanted to charge them with a terrifying roar. There's no more wine flowing here. Now it's your blood that will stain the ground.
They'll be shitting themselves.
Incoming! Look! Cry now!
Christ.
Good work.
So I don't have to start making in...
You want to have a scrap with me?
Scrap? That's putting it in vulgar terms. I want to challenge you to an honourable bout of combat. You've nothing better to do right now anyway.
All right, but let's make it a bit more interesting.
You're a man after my own heart. Tell you what, let's make it a lot more interesting.
Well, a wager like that will bring a bit of excitement into it at least.
You're very sure of yourself, ain't you? Well, you're not the only one. So let's do it. Take that! Now. Fucking hell.
Hey, Henry. Fancy throwing some dice? Hey, Henry. Fancy throwing some dice? How about a game? I'll lend you my dice, cop.
How about a game? I'll let...
Up for a game?
Always. I've got some nice little items to wager. What do you say?
Well, that depends what you have.
I've got a shield, a jupon, and a very fine embroidered hat. The shield's got the Rickfald crest. Nice piece, handles well, and tough enough to take quite a battering. Then I've got this combat jupon. Not only does it look good, but it'll help keep your skin in one piece. And then there's this noble hat. It's not a lot of use on the battlefield, but if you want to look elegant around town, it'll certainly make a big impression on folk. And the girls will be fainting at your feet.
I like the sound of that shield. I'll play you for that.
All right, but what will you wager? You'll have to make it worth my while. After all, fine things like these here don't just grow on trees.
This should be enough, right?
That'll do me. Let's play. You're a brave soul taking me on. I'm not used to losing. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good.
Come and talk to us, lad. So you'll have some tales to run around to.
That's all. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good. Your turn. We'll see. That'll do me. If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going is good. Ah, come on, it's time I had a throw. That's it. This'll be the one. We'll see. That's all.
Now you.
Just what I wanted!
Hey! Come and join us. Someone wine. You can always have some milk.
He claimed he could read people's minds. Then this other guy and settled on the other side of the river. And he said he could read minds.
Over there. Sit with us.
Great. Only 3 people at the table. I hope no one expects me to tell some entertaining anecdote from my travels.
They left us some
All right,
damn
Damien,
good booze here.
Take it easy.
As my old man
Just
used to
fix your
say,
eyes on your own tank.
the fire of battle
Like that
must be
time in my
quenched.
helmet.
Of course,
Remember how you let
the only
on you
battle
didn't
he
see
was
that
ever in
tavern
was
watch.
with Ma.
Lovely black hair
But still,
she had.
it fits.
Like a raven's
Anyway, I hope you'll
Don't
drink
see
with
that
us.
often. Probably a gypsy. She even talks to you.
Sure.
You kept your
Why
mouth
look a
shut
gift
and
horse in the
stared
mouth?
at the table.
My words
Didn't
exactly.
say a word.
Me and the lads were just
Quiet
saying
as
how
the
we know
grave.
nothing about you.
Wonder what her name was.
Most of the folk around here have hardly been further than the village market. But you must have seen a thing or two.
I've got a good one about something that happened in Skalitz.
I'm not sure Skalitz is an entertaining topic.
No, wait, you'll enjoy this one. Well, we had a German as a neighbour, a furrier he was, and he was always blabbering on about how Sigismund was the best thing for this country, and how Wenceslas wasn't worth a damn. Me and my mates got fed up with his horse shit. After all, he was insulting our king, and we weren't going to put up with that.
Regular patriots, eh?
And as it happened, this Deutsch had just whitewashed his house. Lovely and white, pure as the driven snow. And next to it was a big pile of fresh manure.
Ah, I think I see where this is going.
Wait though, his wife was at home, you see. So I went to her and said, "Good wife, sorry to bother you, but your husband is in the tavern insulting the king." And she says, "Oh, God above, the fool is drunk and spouting nonsense again." So she jumps up and off she goes to give him an ear bashing, leaving the coast clear for our operations.
I can just imagine it.
Yeah, you should have seen it. How those shit pies stood out so prettily against that pure white background. And then the Deutsch's son turned up with his mates. Naturally, there was a bit of a brawl. And then the catchpole turned up and we had to beat a tactical retreat.
Quite the general, aren't you? Tell us another.
Have you heard of Sir Hans Capon?
I heard his name mentioned in Colleen, in connection with some wench, as I recall. A young dandy, eh?
Yeah, that's him. He's going to inherit Rattay once he comes of age. I run some errands for him now and again. Well, once we were at the baths together, and his lordship wanted to seduce one of the bath maids.
Naturally, that's what the baths are for, among other things.
Yeah, but with Sir Hans, nothing is ever straightforward. First, I had to play strip dice.
That's good. Did you win?
I did, but I had to strip myself anyway to get into the tub. Only no sooner had I done so than his lordship demanded wine from the castle cellars, which is a long fucking way from there.
I reckon you're a man who can't resist a challenge.
If I'd been sober. I went all the way there and back in my undergarments, and no sooner was I back than he sent me to pick flowers for the girl from the castle gardens.
It's starting to sound like a fairy tale with 3 wishes.
Well, actually, he probably did have a third wish, but he didn't get a chance to say it.
How's that?
Well, I got back only to find the girl's sweetheart, some guard called Arsenballs, well, that's what Sir Hans called him, trying to drown him in the bath.
Drown a nobleman over a wench. That's balls, all right.
Well, Sir Hans was naked and drunk, so he didn't look very noble. Anyway, I tackled this fella and saved Sir Hans from him. It could have all got out of hand, but it ended with only a few bruises. Sir Hans never got his way with the girl, though.
All that trouble for nothing. Tell us another.
Let's just drink, eh?
Those are the words of a man.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
What's happening around here?
Ah, you know how it is. Always something. Them two rogues, Matthew and Fritz, have finally cleared off. No loss, I can tell you. Shy of work, the pair of them. But when there's mischief to be made, they jump at the chance. I hear they've made themselves at home in the tavern in the glade. Well, their custom I can do without. Andrew's welcome to them. I'll be with you.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Is something troubling you?
I wouldn't say it's troubling me exactly, my boy, but I've heard talk about the Sasso blacksmith and I'm losing sleep over.
What talk might that be?
They say they've heard him chanting when he tempers steel, and that nothing of his ever breaks.
Using spells to strengthen steel? That sounds like old wives' tales to me.
That's what they say. They say he was always muttering something, and if anyone catches him at it, he stops at once and gives them dirty looks.
Maybe he's just praying.
Well, he's getting help of some sort, whether it's prayers or something less holy.
Well, if it's troubling you, go and have a look for yourself.
Easy for you to say. I have too much work to do. And anyway, I can't just turn up asking questions. He wouldn't tell me anything.
And, how could I help with that?
Simple enough. Go there and find out if there's any grain of truth in it.
I suppose asking costs nothing.
Just don't ask him outright about any sorcery.
Don't worry, I'm not that daft.
Good, good. And don't worry. You won't be the poorer for it. Once you find out what's what, I'll find a way to recompense you.
All right. I'll go and see if there's anything to the stories.
Good. But be subtle about it. Don't go embarrassing yourself. Or me. Take care now.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well, we can try it. Aye, that would do it.
Yeah. Can you tell me something?
What do you want to...
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
Hagen Zul? Who's that?
That robber baron who's been pillaging Sir Radzig's estate. Didn't Kuno tell you?
He did. But then he says a lot of things. Zul, Radzig, Sokol and Hinek of Kravan, Wenceslas, Sigismund. It all goes in one ear and out the other. What do I care? Ride somewhere, kill some fellas, have a drink, and go to sleep. If you're lucky, it won't rain while you're at it. That's all.
Can we set out?
Sure. We'll head towards Sasau today. Jakey heard at the tavern in Ledechko that someone there saw some unfamiliar horseman.
You think they could be Hagen's?
Maybe, maybe not. It's enough that they're not local. Could be the escort of some merchant caravan, of course.
Jakey, go and scout ahead. Don't want us running into any surprises. See if there's a good spot for us to camp.
Right, Chief. What's the matter with Jakey? No back talk?
I gave him a swig of schnapps at supper. Perhaps it made a man of him overnight.
Or that boar piss of yours took away his will to live.
Zastubi device potoki vina, Nestenis nesere semezis viva, Nestenis nesere pescas eslavi, Citali piem neste vainam lavi. Hey! Genstia citele plemeno hadi, Pusti exodia bona gertradi,
Henry? I'm coming, brother! Second! Catch my horse,
We're on the riverbank!
We have to get back to the bank, quick, before they cut us off.
Christ!
Your last chance, dead man.
Yeah.
Watch out! They're coming from both flanks! To the left!
What's the matter? Lost your balls?
To the woods! We'll lose them there!
What now?
I don't know. They could be lying in wait for us anywhere. Someone must have snitched on us. We should split up and get the fuck out of here.
So every man for himself?
Just so.
But you think it was one of the band who betrayed us?
Look around for yourself. Who's missing? Jakey. That's who. I sent him on ahead, and he knows which way we're going. That little fucking Judas! When I get my hands on him, he'll rue the day he was born.
I'll try and track him down. You can't be too far away.
No, it's too risky. He could have Hagen's people all around him. All we need to do is get out of here in one piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
How was it?
Can you tell me something?
Why not? I haven't been.
I see everyone made it back in one piece.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
Well, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him and beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. But why me?
For one thing, you're reliable. And for another, you're not likely to wring his neck on sight. Which can't be said for the rest of us.
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, a little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
What are you going to be doing in the meanwhile?
We'll go on patrol as normal. It could be a trick, you see, to lure us into a trap.
But what if they're waiting to spring a trap on me?
It could well be, Henry, so you should be very careful. But one thing's for sure, Jakey won't be there forever. And someone's got to go and check it out.
I'll get going then.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief. Tell me something about you.
What do you want to know?
How did you and Jan end up with Kuno?
Me and my brother been riding with coin men since we was little. This was just another mercenary band for us. But Kuno seemed like a decent kind of fellow who'd treat us fair.
What do you think about this business with Hagen Zul?
Well, I'm worried Kuno is underestimating Hagen. I was at the siege of Lansenbach with the both of them, so I know a thing or two about it. Hagen's got all these noble airs and graces. These knights that talk of honor and glory. Kuno reckons they're like lost lambs on the battlefield, and he's usually right. But that Hagen ain't no lamb. He's a cold-blooded killer, by all accounts.
I'll be with you.
What's happening around here?
Nothing much, thank God. Peace and quiet is a blessing in this day and age. Take care now.
Here you are, and good health. Greetings. Take care.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Well, depends what you're willing to do. There was one troublemaker around here not long ago. We dealt with him. He was selling some relics he claimed were miraculous. It was nothing but worthless trinkets. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to Ledechko, I believe. I reckon he won't last long there either. That's all I can think of.
Farewell. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like something to eat.
Good God! What happened to... Take care.
Ale for me. I'd like something to eat.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord. It's quiet here. Take care now.
Hold it! This won't take long.
Yeah.
Bring it on! I'll squash.
God be with you.
I'm looking for a young fella by the name of Jakey.
What about him?
I heard he was seen here.
Maybe, but he ain't here now.
And can you tell me where he might be?
No, I can't. He's a guest. And if I went mouthing off to anyone who came by about who was here and what they were doing, it wouldn't do my reputation much good.
Look here. This Jakey basically betrayed Sir Radzig and sold his people to the enemy. If you're worried about your reputation with the riffraff you have here as guests, suit yourself. But if I were in your shoes, I'd be more worried about my reputation with my liege lord. So better tell me quick where I can find that treacherous bastard.
All right, all right. Since it's Sir Radzig's affairs we're talking about, naturally my guest privacy has to take second place. After all, I wouldn't dream of giving offence to his lordship.
Don't worry about it. All you have to do is tell me where to find Jakey.
Well, I was gonna throw him out on his ear at first. He strolls in here like some lord, ordering people around. He's nothing but a snot-nosed brat. But then, he showed me the weight of his person. Well, business is business. He stayed here a couple of days. Yesterday evening he was boozing here, and then went off to the woods with some wench.
To the woods? That's a very broad term in these parts.
Someone said they saw them heading south across the meadow. There's pine woods there and cliffs, and that's where they went. The girl's father was here with them, a merchant. As soon as he noticed she was gone, he went off to look for her. You might meet him.
All right. Thanks. How's trade? Any trouble around these parts?
Around here? The ones who've got it worst are them at the Neuhoff stud farm. Getting things up and running again without old Smill will be a job and a half. His widow Zora's a fine woman, tough as they come. Well, she's a woman still.
I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue. But I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away, and then to leave me like this.
Oh, now you know what it's like when someone fucks you. Shame she didn't hit you a bit harder, though.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really. But they kept threatening me. And then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough. Tell me where I can find Hagen.
Hagen? Lord Zool? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
Oh, I don't know if I'd go as far as mates. But let's just say I understand.
I knew you and me would understand each other. So you'll let me go if I tell you?
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that. But why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
I don't know. I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crows.
I know what you mean, Jakey. Kuno's no less of a bastard than that Hagen. They're all birds of a feather.
Yeah, right? But why ride with them then?
I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? Why there are wars and slaughter? I don't have time for philosophical debates. I just want to know where Hagen is.
See? You don't even know why you're riding with Kuno.
Right, I really need a lesson in morals from a pillar of sanctity and humility like yourself. All right, I'll untie you.
Thanks, Henry. I knew you wouldn't leave me here.
Spit it out. Quick.
Sure. Hagen's planning to lead a raid on Samapesh himself. He wants to torch the whole village, soon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's awful. I'd like to stay here and talk about it, but if that's everything, I'd rather be on my way.
You think you can betray me and then just walk off with my blessing?
Wait! We had an agreement! You promised you'd let me go!
I promised to untie you. I didn't say a word about what would happen after.
You fucker!
Missed! Yow! Fucking hell! God.
Yeah. 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 I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
He's dead.
Ah, well. I would have thought that news would come as a relief. To be honest,
I suppose I have a soft spot for the little fucker. Well, what's to be done? It was his own stupidity that killed him. Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
All right.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parley, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then. Let's parlay.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago that was. In those days we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Kobila.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Kobila is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you were disturbing that order.
No offense, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Kobila concerns a higher ideal. Kobila shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favor. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Kobila's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
I understand. But supposing I make up that difference out of my own purse?
You? Henry, have you seen the size of that chest?
I have, but you might be surprised. And what have you got to lose anyway? Coin is coin, and if you stay on our side, you can still keep your honor too.
Maybe. But you'll have to pay a high price because Hagen's offer has one big advantage. I don't have to risk my life, and that of my men, to take it.
So, what have you got to match that? Nothing against you, Henry, but there are greater things at stake here. I'm not going to get myself killed for Radzig, especially since there's no profit in it. Besides, I've already stuck my neck out for him long enough. Sorry, Henry. You know how things are. Times are hard. Tell Radzig, he'd do the same in my shoes. Take my advice, lad. It's better to stay alive.
Good luck!
You're Radzig's man, eh? We'll go back to Rattay. Tell him the hiding is over. I expect him to face me on the battlefield.
No. First, you'll face me. I challenge you.
Look here, lad. My quarrel is with Radzig. It's him I want to fight, not you.
You bought Kuno off with coin, but he's just a common mercenary. I serve Sir Radzig whatever the circumstances. And you like to talk about honour, Sir Hagen, so I'm sure you understand I have mine too. And I will defend my liege lord.
Very well. If you want to die for your lord, I won't deny you that privilege. This will be an honourable fight, man to man. If I should fall, you're not to touch a hair on the lad's head. Got it? St. George guide my hand.
Taking a wooden sword, sir, to give that poor bastard a chance. Radzig's mongrel bites?
the wrong place at the wrong time.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance.
Shame on Radzig! Go into the House of Zul!
He'll mark pieces like a dog of hair, boy. He'll rip it to pieces like a. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. You should have dug your own grave, Rancid piece of shit. Fine. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit.
He'll rip you to
Destroy
pieces
the
like a
little
dog of hair, boy!
Destroy that little fucker. You should have taken a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance. Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Zul. Shame on Radzig. Taking a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance.
Over, sir!
Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Zul. You should have dug your own grave. You should have dug your own grave. You glory to the House of Zul. He's slow as fuck. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit!
Dog of hair, boy!
Smash him to pieces! Smash him to pieces! Destroy the little fucker! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Radzig's mongrel bite? He's slow as fuck! He's slow as fuck! Smash him to pieces!
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir!
You should
Give
have
the
dug your
bastard
own
a chance!
grave, you piece of shit! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Give the poor bastard a chance! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Give the poor bastard a chance! He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy! Destroy that little fucker! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Destroy that little fucker! You made a mistake getting on the wrong side.
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
He's slow as fuck! Go for it, sir! Rip you to pieces like a dog, a hare! Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Zul here taking a wooden sword, sir! Radzig! The poor bastard a Glory to the House of Zul!
He's slow as fuck!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Radzig's mongrel bites!
slow as fuck!
Fucker! Glory to the House of Zul!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Destroy the little fucker! He's slow as fuck!
Radzig! Destroy the little fucker!
Well, you're taking a wooden sword, sir, to the house of the poor bastard.
Go for it, sir!
Destroy the little fucker!
Like a dog at hair, boy! Go for it, sir!
Mongrel vines! He's slow as fuck!
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Give the bastard a chance! Go for it, sir!
Smash him to pieces! Destroy the little fucker! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance.
Shame on Radzig!
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance.
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Zul!
Smash him to pieces. Destroy that little fucker! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Shame on Radzig! Glory to the mongrel vines! He's slow as fuck! Radzig's mongrel vines! Slow as fuck!
dog of hair, boy. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit.
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy.
Boy. Destroy that little fucker. What are you doing here? You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. You give the poor bastard a chance.
Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Zul.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. You give the poor bastard a chance. Destroy the little fucker. Go for it, sir.
You should have dug your own
You should have
grave.
taken a wooden sword, sir. You give the poor bastard a chance. He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy.
Blood will be spilt. Bring it on!
God be with you, lad.
I'd like to enroll.
All right.
Of course.
I'll write your name down, and I need to know.
Longsword.
Good. Take care.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Jake the Stake, a brewery hand from Ratai. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. Welcome, our warriors. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Shit! Take that! God damn!
And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields. And the second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai tourney. Meeting face to face in this round will be Olbram, known as Sparrowhawk, archery master of Kalin, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Jesus Christ!
And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
You got to cry now. What's the matter? God!
Sir Hanush, by whose good grace this tourney is convened, selects the weapons for the third decisive duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields. The third and decisive duel was won by Obram Polsperahum. He is hereby declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round.
This won't take long. Ah!
What do you want?
Can I be of service to you, Sir Divish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Pribyslavitz.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Pribyslavitz. My locator, Marius.
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes.
Why Pribyslavitz, of all places?
Because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmetic years ago. It's about time that changed.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
If you've no objection, I could go and look for him.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. But I'd be happier if you checked it out. Been a pleasure.
save Henry.
Yeah.
What am I to do with that?
Looks like Hansel and Gretel went this way. Romance on the rocky outcrop, so it seems. Oh, started getting interesting here. Seems it's not booze we're interested in anymore. Ah, shameless hussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
I've done as you asked.
Excellent, Henry. I look forward to the latest news from Talmberg. I hope Captain Robot rubs the commander's nose right in it.
Have you got any more jobs for me?
Of course. You're just in time. I could do with a horse, and since I'm setting the task, I'll go further. I'd like a strong stallion direct from the Merhoyed stables.
Now, that's no mean feat you're asking.
As well I know. and, well, I'll pay.
I'll steal that horse for you, but the reward had better be worth it.
Don't worry, but you'd best not come back with some old nag. Take care.
I've got something for you. I got them from Uncle Peshek. Just don't go poking them where you shouldn't.
They're lockpicks. They're not really intended for poking in your own locks.
True, but at least don't get caught. And if you do, you didn't get them from me.
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to. I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
You're on my mind.
Oh? In what way?
Well, you know, how pretty you look in that.
Ah, you think I look pretty, do you?
Yeah, especially when you laugh.
I was afraid you'd say especially when you've no clothes on.
Well, now that you mention it.
Come here, you charmer. The time passes so quickly with you, Henry. Come and see me again sometime.
How are you? Goodbye.